G'day everyone, got a good one for you today. We're heading out to Von Don and we're going to see some beach out there, have a nice time and maybe even go on a boat. So come along, let's have a look. So this is the road out of Hong Bay and we're heading up towards the actual airport of Von Ling, which is called Von Don. And if I see anything interesting on the way, I'll take a few shots and hopefully it'll turn into something good. So difficult to see, but we've got some oyster beds over there, and if you haven't had an oyster until you've had a Ha Long oyster, they're very fresh and very plentiful. It's about an hour's drive where we're going, so we'll have a few shots along the way. So this is where we go into the upside down land through the mountain. Yes. Oh, yeah. So a bit of construction here. No lights in the tunnel. Nobody turns the lights on. Oh, looks good. And out the other side, well, surprise, surprise, it's just the same. Looks like this road has punched through a mountain here because there's a bit of construction. Looks like some sort of concrete factory. Quite a bit of infrastructure up here, lots of palm trees lining the shore, and there's been nobody living for the last 15 minutes, but it's fairly well built up with street lights and all sorts of stuff. Welcome to Green Dragon City. Nice big house. Looks like lunch on the boat today. Maybe not.
Qua đây. Mang vào. Quân ơi. Đi đây. Thì đi biển ở đây bảo hộ chứ không?
We go. probably a bit windy up here, but that's where we've come from. And heading out for lunch today, so don't know what is going to be ahead of me. But trying not to fall off the boat here. I think we're probably going over to this island over here to have some seafood. So nice little spot out here. Good way to spend the afternoon. And I think there's going to be a little bit of swimming in the bay. So I'll have to deaden out the wind from this one, but that's probably where we're heading over there. And 31 degrees, feels like 40 today. So out in Ha Long Bay. And actually a container transported on a conveyor belt out to the ship, and away she goes. But that's the seventh natural wonder of the world out there, folks. We've got oysters going here. The big oyster facility there. That's not where we're having lunch. We're still heading further out. Clearly a lot of wind is going to be in this video, but I don't care. I'll knock it out. And there's more oysters over there. We're out in the middle of the bay now, so we're probably heading out to the South China Sea soon. Look at the size of this ship out here. Goodness me. He's moored up doing something out there. And we've got more oyster beds ahead of us, so let's see what's coming up. So this is kind of the thing that I'm on. I'm heading out. That fella's heading in, so I'll be interested to see where I do end up for lunch today, but I'm sure it's going to be tasty, whatever it is. And the water is looking decidedly clean out here, so we're not in the pond scum of the close to the land. A lot of oysters out here, so I reckon I'll be having a dozen oysters. So over on that one is a little house. I don't think anyone's living there. We've got a large ship loading area out here in the bay. It's sort of ship to ship loading, so they bring a small ship out and load a bigger ship. Some guys just camped up here. And down here another ship loading, looks like loading fertiliser, because there's a lot coming out the top there. We'll have a look if we can. There we are, let's have a look at that fella. And then round behind this little island here was another ship round the back there, so there's probably half a dozen ships just out from the port here. That one's loading for sure. These fellas are camped up. I got no idea where we're going. We've been travelling out here for about an hour now into the bay, so we're probably getting close to China soon. Maybe there's an island over there with a telephone tower on it in the background, or maybe we're heading over to that one, which should be a fair way out in the bay. Hey everybody, Steve here. Hope you're enjoying the show. We're out in the bay. It's quite windy, but probably got 6 or 7 ships down that way, and then we're heading behind me now, and of course looking into the sun here, but there's 6 or 7 ships down that way as well. So this is a large ship staging ground, and we'll be heading on to 2 hours out into Ha Long Bay now, so we're a fair way out. But, I think we're going somewhere good on this little rowboat that we're on. This person's got a cracking little house out here. They've built a beach by the looks of things, and what a great place to live, just out in the middle of nowhere, middle of Ha Long Bay, on an island. Kind of envious of that life. Similarly over here, someone's cracked off their own little house on a sandy beach in amongst the islands. So you have a tough day out fishing and come back and that's where you live. So I'm kind of envious of this guy as well. Seems to have a very nice little spot over there. My own private island would be a nice thing to have. Might have to investigate that. Anyway, I digress. We continue on. Let's go. The water's getting very clean out here. I reckon I'll be having a dip soon. It's about 40 degrees today.
Đi dốc bên trên đẹp lắm, hang rộng.
Cái bắn mùi rồi, không ngắt ở đâu rồi.
Báo ra đến đâu.
Ơn giời.
Có đùi nó hai cái đào,
G'day folks, we've arrived. We're on a concrete boat here and we're out in the middle of Ha Long Bay, and what we're going to do tonight is catch our feed in the bay here and then cook it and eat it. So we're going to see some great food. In fact, here comes some right now. So this one's pulled up. He's got some sort of nice pot there. We'll be eating that fella tonight. So here's our little camp. God knows where we are. Long way out in the bay. And we're going to be eating what we catch. G'day folks, so we've just come in on this little boat behind us here and we're at the beach. So we're going to have a swim here and get some happy snaps. So here's a beach in the middle of Ha Long Bay. There's a fire over there, so something's going well. Let's go and have a swim. Okay folks, here we are in Ha Long Bay, and as you can see I've got the Ha Long Bay mountains behind me, and just been for a dip actually. So this guy's cleaning the oysters off the bottom of the boat before we go back and eat them for dinner probably. That's the house that we wanted to live on. That's where we're having dinner down there somewhere, and what a great spot. So everyone's pulled up here and we've had a swim. So let's go and see what's going on. There's also a nice house up behind me here, so I don't know if we can see that. Maybe it's a bit further down the beach there. Whoop, just there. Nice house there and a rotunda on the beach. So let's go and have a look at that. So the boys are pulling the jumping floating thing in, and swimming's been going well. Nice house up in the bushes there. And then we come around here and there's a rotunda on the beach there, which is shut down but looks quite good. And nobody here, just us. 2 hours out in the middle of the ocean. Kids are having a swim. People that can't swim are sitting on the edge of the water. And one old lady grabbed that floating bottle out there and probably swam halfway over to that island. So now where we're having our dinner is, I can't really see here, it's probably just over to the right of that boat that's out there a little bit. It's a bit tricky. That's the house on the island I showed you earlier. What a great spot. Look at that. And one of the ladies here, just down near my feet, picked a crab off the bottom. I think she's probably going to eat it raw, so there we go. But definitely a surreal spot at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course, if you're ever going to have a house, that'll be the one to have right there. I'll turn around and show you the view from that house. So here I am the other way now. If you're in that house, this is what you'd be looking at every day. Now this is what remote working is all about. G'day folks, thanks for sticking with me. So this is where we're having a dinner tonight. It's a floating hovel for the fishermen, and we've been catching squid and fish all day. We've had a swim, and now we're going to go back there and eat it. Probably knock off a couple of boxes of beer. So I'll turn around and show you as the docking of where we're going to be for the evening, and then it's probably 6:30 p.m. now, so about 8 o'clock we'll head back where we came from, 2 hours back to land. Cheers. So as you can see, it's a floating boat that's been concreted over. It looks after these oyster beds over here, basically. And folks are out the back there knocking up some squid and stuff for us now. We're all a bit hungry. And we are going to sit here and have dinner out in the middle of the bay. So come along and let's see what tasty treats we've got. Hopefully I can show you some. I might be too busy eating. So we're getting ready here, and we've got squid and some crab, and we've just pulled up some oysters from down below. So I'll duck over and show you those in a minute. We've got them in a different spot at the moment. So more food up there, and time to get into it. But let's have a look at those oysters first. Straight out of the bay. So we've pretty much finished up what we're doing here tonight. We've had a great feed, and probably 30 people, pretty much. I guess we've had 6 cartons, and now we're just wrapping up, and then 2 hours back to the mainland. So we're out in the middle of Ha Long Bay. So look, you probably can't see me. I'm out in the dark here, but we've had a cracking feast. It's been a traditional Vietnamese hangi, basically, and we've pretty much demolished the food. I'll show you what's left. We've had crab, squid, something raw, oysters, Ha Long Bay oysters, best oysters in the world ever. Very fresh, and I just got to make sure I don't fall off this floating pontoon 2 hours out into the South China Sea, basically. I'll show you a few sights here, and then we'll wrap it up. After this, we've got 2-hour boat ride back to the mainland, so that's going to be early hours of the morning, and then we've got to drive home. So luckily I'm not driving. So look, you're not going to be able to see any of this, but we're basically out in the middle of the ocean, or Ha Long Bay, and there's a few lights out there, a few people fishing and whatnot, and then We've got the gang here. I can actually hear rain on the roof. It's about 38 degrees. But we're on a floating rig, and we've just demolished a bucket load of food. So let me show you what's left here. We've cleaned up the crabs, fish soup, squid, oysters, salad, lime, mum, and as you can see, discarded around the place is 6 cartons of beer. So needless to say, the boys are going off, and we're heading home. So look, if you like the video, hit the like button. Don't worry about subscribing. I'm not really too fussed about that. Just hit the like button because it makes me feel good. And of course, stay tuned for the next one, which will be something exciting around Ha Long Bay. So wish you were here. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Yeah, it's going to be a slow boat back, but port red on the left as you're heading in, and green on the right, and as you're heading port, as you head to port. Pretty simple for you yachties.